every single horror game that I play on this channel scares the living hell out of me. Today, I thought it would be interesting to play horror games that were so controversial, they were either almost banned
or banned completely in certain countries.
So I found 5 of these games, and I'm gonna play and rank them to see if they actually should have been banned or if people are just overreacting. The tiers that I'm gonna be using to rank these games are: this game should be illegal to play, why does this exist, what the hell was this game, sort of dark, people are overreacting. Lucius. This was the first game I found, and it came out in 2012. I launched this game and it showed a cutscene of a baby being born on June 6, 1966, which if you don't know, that's 06/06/66. Ooh! Sorry, he cut into his hand and that scared me. Showing it again. So the kid that was born was named Lucius. And then it showed me a cutscene of his 6th birthday, which I think is where he turns bad. Oh, shit. There's the little chode. Oh shit, I play as the kid. I don't know how, I didn't know that. Like, I wasn't expecting this. My first task when I loaded in was to freeze the maid to death. Lock the freezer door by pointing. Oh my gosh, I just locked that maid bitch in there. So I grabbed the padlock and locked the maid into the freezer, and then Lucius just walks away like some evil villain. This kid just walks away like knowing what he did, like he's Batman or something.
Lucius, there you are, and here I am, finally, face to face.
Oh, Lucifer, wait, that's the devil. I met the devil, and this is where it introduces the whole point of the game. So my objective is literally just to kill a fuck ton of people as this 6-year-old boy. This game was marked as a psychological horror. I don't really understand how this would be any sort of horror, but my next task was to kill the guy smoking a cigarette in the living room. I had to steal his matches and then tweak the stove. Now I think I can just sit here and watch him die. Sorry, I know that's dark, but yo, dumbass. The game introduces telepathic powers. I don't really know why. I guess they were like, what's some cool shit we can make this kid have? Anyway, after this, I go to kill the handyman. I had to change his notes to make it say fix the piano. And then I had to steal some of his supplies. And then I had to tweak the piano. If I did everything right, this dude should get crushed by the piano. Here he comes, and he's hammered. He's actually hammered off his ass. Let's see. He's arched up. Sorry. Oh, shit. Oh my god. All right, that one was pretty graphic, at least for 2012. I thought that one was gonna be the worst one, but I was completely wrong. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. After that dude got split in half, I got off, mainly because it wasn't a horror game. The main controversy behind this game was that it was a 6-year-old killing parents, and I guess people back then were like, this is bad for my child to play this. What if he wants to kill me? I don't even know. We're starting off pretty weak here. I'm gonna put it in the people are overreacting tier. Agony. This is a sharp turn from last game. This game is really gross, like super gross, so just prepare yourself. I launched into this game and it showed me a very strange cutscene. The cutscene was talking about like getting sent to hell and a bunch of other stuff that honestly did not make any sense at all.
The road that I must follow, the Red Goddess.
I didn't understand a single word that guy said until the last sentence. Where did it spawn me into? Am I supposed to be in hell? These visuals are like insane. Like it's so fleshy. Ugh, I hate that word. It didn't spawn me into the most musty, ugly, stinky place I've ever seen. Like it's supposed to be hell. What was that? What the hell was that? What the f was that, dude? Who was crying over here? Holy shit, I'm not going that way. Eventually, I figured out how to get past the giant gate after talking to a few strange people. Then I just ended up in this huge maze. Okay, as long as nothing like that starts attacking me, we'll get through it fine. Why did I just cut to a cutscene? I always talk too soon. There's a demon somewhere. Oh, shit. I think it's right there. That's a demon. Didn't see me, didn't see me, didn't see me. Oh my god, that was the easiest shit ever. After getting past this maze, I started seeing the most questionable shit imaginable. All I could think about while playing this game, who the f made this, right? Like, what is this shit? Who spent thousands of hours making the models for this game and making the story? Like, what? Oh, this is so gross.
I saw children burnt alive.
Oh my god, I didn't see you there, bro.
Thanks to her, we inhale the thick infusion of...
What the hell, did I run into like a devil priest? What is this? I read a comment the other day that was like, bro can't understand games for shit. And it's like, dude, what do you mean? How do you understand this when you play it? Like, what is going on? Like, what is even happening? I got to this new area where it just looked a lot worse. Super fast, 85% of you guys aren't subscribed. So if you're enjoying the video, just subscribe. It's free. And eventually I see this. What are you doing here? This guy's building a wall out of babies. Wow. They were making a wall out of babies. That is insane. They were literally like placing babies on the wall and then... I'm not going to show that. Whoever came up with that is a very, very strange person. I'll say that. What the f is that? What was that? Do these people want to be tortured? By the looks of you, you look like you want to be tortured, which is, hey, you know, anything goes, I guess. The only thing I knew was that the red goddess brings all agony, and I'm supposed to find her? I don't know. I ran around for 30 minutes. You know, and that doesn't sound like that long, but when everything around you is this, like, dude, I just wanted to stop playing. Oh my gosh, what are you? Oh, go. Oh my gosh, go, 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 go. Oh my god, it sees me. I don't have anywhere to go. Yep. Oh, I have to blur all of this. Yep. All of this is blurred. I died right there, and the game didn't have an autosave feature, so I lost like 20 minutes of progress, so I got off. This game was apparently banned in the United Kingdom and Canada, and censored in Australia and Germany. I completely understand why this game was. This game is very obviously gonna go in the this game should be illegal to play tier. Harvester. So this game came out in 1996 and it was actually really good. When I loaded in, I saw a cutscene of this town with this very strange building in the middle of it. And then I woke up as this guy in his bedroom. Why does he look real? That's kind of weird. Hey, man. So I wake up as Steve. Not that Steve, but I guess this Steve. I walk out to talk to my mom. It's kind of creepy how she's like just smiling there. Is this my wife? Let's talk to...
Well,
oh, wait, this is my mom.
There. How about some cookies? There's plenty of rejects in the trash.
Who are you?
Except I didn't remember her as my mom. Actually, I didn't remember anything at all. I gotta figure out what to do and figure out why this game is banned.
Hey, how come you haven't been putting the paper out for me in the morning?
I've got better things to do, bitch.
Well, I don't, you selfish punk. How'd you expect a working Joe to make an honest living?
Oh, my bad. When I loaded in, this game quite literally allowed me to do anything. This sounds cool, but I'm gonna be real, it was not. I don't know, I'm just walking around as this dude right now trying to figure out what to do. I walked around this town talking to all sorts of strange people. Like, everybody had this weird demeanor to them. The main thing I figured out is all of them think I'm just trolling them about not remembering anything. They all say, you always were a kidder, Steve, and it's so annoying. But one thing that every single person I talk to, they all talk about the Lodge.
The Lodge is the repository of all wisdom.
What?
You should join the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve.
For God's sake, what is it about this place?
Thank you. She said go see the Sergeant of Arms. I don't even know. What the what is this?
Only initiates may enter the Hall of the Order.
I thought the lodge was gonna be like a Great Wolf Lodge. This place was whack as hell. I got greeted by this guy named the Sergeant of Arms or something. It sounded just like a cult. Anyway, he told me my first task, which was to get a lodge application. So after a lot of running around and a lot of talking to people, I finally figured out how to get the lodge application. After I hand in my application, the Sergeant of Arms tells me I need to do a couple tasks for him and then I'll be accepted in. The first task he told me to do was to scratch up somebody's car. It's pretty harmless, right? And then the next task, he wanted me to steal some cloth from the fire department. Again, kind of strange, but pretty harmless. Then he wanted me to burn down a building. That's a turn. After I burn down the building, they make me murder somebody. And then they make me kill my own mother and little brother. After you do all these tasks, you get accepted into the lodge and do even more weird stuff that I don't have time to get into. But the whole crazy part is at the end of the game, you're told the truth. You're in a simulation and everybody around you is fake, okay? The lodge gives you two choices now. You can either wake up and kill your girlfriend, which by the way is insanely graphic and I don't even think I can show it. But as soon as you kill your girlfriend, you live. But if you choose to resist the lodge and not kill your girlfriend, both you and your girlfriend become paralyzed and brain dead and die. The simulation's entire purpose is just to create serial killers. What the hell? I was enjoying the game at first and then it took the darkest turn imaginable. Actually, like what? This game got banned in Germany in 1996 and it was almost banned for 30 years up until 2022 when they released it. So I'm gonna put it in the what the hell was this game tier. Pathologic 2. I loaded into this game as a surgeon in a very disturbing town. This is pretty creepy, but I also don't know what's going on. What does it want me to do? Where am I? The town was completely in shambles. There were dead bodies everywhere. Okay, I don't know what that is. After talking to a few people, I realized that there's a plague happening, and they're killing every single sick person in the town. So it's kind of like the bubonic plague. And I'm a doctor. We figured that much out. Oh my gosh. Holy shit, they're burning people alive. This is probably how I'm gonna tell my kids like what COVID was like. I run into a guy named Mark Immortal, and he asks me if I want to fix all of this. So I say yes, and he takes me back 12 days earlier where I'm on a train going back to the town. On the way home, where it all begins. Why did the train just crash? Where? What the fuck, dude? It's actually scary shit. They're all looking at me. That's terrifying. Every single one of them is looking at me. Okay, the train crashed, and there's a giant bull here. I don't know. I don't know what that was about. The train crashed. I see a bunch of these bird people staring at me. That was freaky. Also, there was a large cow. Didn't quite get the lore there. Wait, after this, I end up in another interesting part where I have to get somebody water. All right, I'll bring you water, dude. No doubt. That. Right. What are you guys doing in here? Whoa, okay. Never mind. What about in here? Hey, guys. What? Okay. Did I just scare the hose away? What was that about? I finally arrived at the town, and it says day 1. And these goons try to jump me, but I end up killing all of them. After I killed all of them, I start walking to town, and I find out my father has been killed. And everybody in town loved my father. And for some reason, they all think it was me who killed him. So I'm a surgeon, and I was summoned back to my town. And everybody wants me dead. Don't know why. Hey, guys. Alright, all of you. So this is kind of where the game started. I had to walk around town and figure out who killed my father while surviving in these extremely harsh conditions. I'll beat your ass real quick. Oh, shit. Oh, my Well, we just traded. Why did I get in a fight right now? Yeah, run, pussy. I wasn't scared at all. I got into a fight with someone on accident, and then for the next 30 minutes after the fight, I was limping around on like a sliver of health, not knowing how to heal myself. Oh my gosh. That was literally nothing, but a guy was just sprinting up to me. I thought he was about to beat the shit out of me. I was walking around this town talking to loads of people. I can't include every conversation, but this game was a lot of reading. Your whole purpose in this game, from what I could tell, was to stop the plague before it was happening. A cool thing about this is time never stops. You'll see the town gradually going more and more to shit as you play. Now, the one mistake I made was this game was like 20 hours. I did not play for 20 hours. I played for an hour and a half, and I made little to no progress. What the? Why are you fighting me, dude? What the? Stop, bruh. Damn! After I finished playing this game, I had no idea why it was controversial, so I asked ChatGPT, and it said it leans heavily on death, decay, and failure. That's why it's so dark. It wasn't that bad for me, though, so I'm gonna put it in the sort of dark tier. Hatred first person mod. So if you're an OG, you'll know that I played this game around 8 months ago in a different video. And I got a lot of comments in that video saying you need to try the FPS mod. To fill you in really quickly, you play as a guy wearing all black with long dark hair. And he says,
"This is the time of vengeance, and no life is worth saving. And I will put in the grave as many as I can."
Then you step outside and do this. This is insane. I mean, this is just correct. You just run around killing as many people as you can. Literally, that's it. You also have to do some of the darkest tasks imaginable. Ravage the market. Last time I played this game, dude, I got comments that were like, I don't even know what the comments were, dude. They were just like over here trying to make me sound like a bad guy for saying this game's a little messed up, right? Something about this game might be a little dark. I don't know. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Whoever made this game might actually be a psychopath, because why? Like, this is the darkest game I've ever played in my life. This game genuinely makes Call of Duty look like a game for 6-year-olds. First, I gotta annihilate the funeral procession. Sounds good. Let me just get out of the car really quickly, and then let me throw a grenade. Don't move, everybody. Not gonna lie, though, it is pretty fun. I don't know if that's weird saying. Later on in this game, I ended up in the sewers, and even though I was the bad guy, this part was actually surprisingly scary. This level's low-key kind of scary. Oh my gosh. Oh, shit. I think I've got enough of this game. I've been playing for 30 minutes. That's plenty of time. I got off right there because I felt like I played enough of the game. I know this wasn't really a horror game per se, but it felt too perfect to not include on this list. At some point, this game was removed from Steam, but it had such a strong community that they were able to get it back, and they got a personal apology from Gabe. If you know who Gabe is, he's this guy. He's like the co-CEO of Steam. This game was surprisingly pretty fun, but still incredibly dark, so I'm gonna put it in the why does this exist tier. So that's the list. Let me know what type of horror games you guys want to see next. Your comments help so much in making these videos. Also, please consider subscribing.
Yeah, your love is like a drug to me. Been a road, yeah, we getting